was supposed to be buried, like all their secrets. A flick of a pen here, a few offshore accounts there, and poof, disappeared into the thick velvet fog of silence they've always paid handsomely to maintain. But this time, oh no. This time, the fog didn't swallow the truth. It spat it out. At 3:07 a.m., a file slipped through digital cracks too narrow for the average eye. And by 3:11, the world was watching it unravel like the threads of a royal robe, drenched in gasoline, burning fast and loud. No warnings, no filters, just raw exposure. The kind that leaves empires twitching. Faces they'd carefully polished with PR smiles now pixelated in corruption, broadcasted in glorious 4K. Boardroom kings, ministry queens, celebrity philanthropists turned cautionary tales. The truth didn't knock this time. It kicked the damn door down, and that's when the scrambling began. At first they thought it was a bluff, that the lake would die under the weight of public exhaustion, because scandals were currency now, and people were numb. But this wasn't just another CEO caught whispering lies into his expense report. This was systemic, decades deep, international. Names that crossed borders and backhanded deals that danced between governments, cartels, and the polished hands of influencers who preached virtue in daylight and drank sin by moonlight. The servers couldn't handle the traffic, neither could the narrative. This is misinformation, they screeched from their podiums. It's AI generated, it's deep fake, it's foreign propaganda. Yet the footage, it bled reality. You could hear the echoes of truth between the boardroom walls, bouncing off mahogany tables and diamond-studded conscience. In a dim-lit room with no windows, they gathered. The to be in, the spotlight unless it was for a charity gala or a Forbes cover. Now they sat around like fallen gods, each tapping into phones that were already compromised, scrambling for lifeboats on a ship they never thought could sink. Damage control, someone muttered, as if 2 words could patch a bleeding continent. Get the media on the line, our anchors, our scripts. We'll call it a smear campaign. We'll flip it, always have. But the problem was, it had already gone viral in a language no algorithm could catch. The people weren't just reading, they were translating, sharing, stitching the scandal into bedtime stories and morning prayers. It wasn't just exposure anymore, it was folklore. Meanwhile, beneath the city's skin, those who had been silenced for years began to whisper again. Journalists who were blacklisted suddenly saw their articles resurface like ghosts resurrected. Whistleblowers who vanished into protective custody had their voices echoing from anonymous accounts. Timelines that painted a picture too detailed to deny.